Hello, this is Mario Farina. Today I'll be reading a story to you called What Will Annoy You About You If We Wed. Here is the picture at the front of the story. This is available in Smashwords, www.smashwords.com. It's free. If you wish to read it and download it, just go to Smashwords and download it. You'll find there many other stories that are free for the reading and for the downloading. You're welcome to read and download any that you'd like. What will annoy me about you if we wed? Ginny asked. Somewhat surprised by the question, Ted Roth thought for a moment. I have lots of faults, he replied. I'm not sure which would annoy you. Jeannie Gray and Theodore, Ted Roth, were sitting on the grass near the Hudson River. They had spent some time walking along the river, talking about their upcoming wedding in June and making long-term plans for a happy life together. Jeannie had told a joke about having enough kids to build a baseball team, and they had laughed. Give me an example of your faults. I promise to do the same about me, she said. I splash a lot, he said. Tell me more, she retorted. When I'm in the bathroom rinsing my hands or shaving, I do it with gusto, he said. Water splashes and wets the floor. I usually put a large towel on the floor to absorb some of the wetness. When I'm done, I toss the towel in the bathtub or put it on the radiator if it's winter. Sometimes after a shower, I walk around the house tracking water on the carpet. I'm more neat, said Jeannie. That might annoy me. What else do you do that might annoy me? But what you've said is not bad, though. Why do you want to know these things? Asked Ted. You're not having second thoughts, are you? Why did you say if we wed? We're engaged, remember? Just joshing, she said. Looking ahead, there's no if, just seeing what adjustments I might need to make. What's another thing? I make a mess when I cook, he said. When I cook, oil splatters all over the range. I don't wash the dishes right away. I just put them on the sink. I don't put herbs back on the shelf and food in the refrigerator. I get around to those things eventually, but not when I should. You might find that annoying. I'm the opposite, commented Jeannie. I do everything that needs to be done right away. What I do would annoy you? Asked Ted with a worried look on his face. Oh, just a little, I suppose, but I think you would follow my examples. Nothing here is worth worrying about so far. Thank goodness, he exclaimed. You're not off the hook yet, she rejoined. What else do I need to know about? Fess up. I hate getting up out of bed, he remarked quickly. I'm a night owl. Getting to bed at 2 is not unusual for me. Wow, she said. That's a bad one, but I have some ideas for getting you trained better. I'll make sure the clock radio is on your side of the bed and is working fine. I'm sure we'll both be working at first, and I'll wake you up when I get up. There was a pause. Do I pass? He asked. Just barely so far, she smiled. Something else? No, I don't think so. Come on, think hard. What's the next one? I'm not good at making repairs, Ted admitted. I don't know anything about electricity or engines, he continued. If the car breaks down, I would need to call AAA. If the toaster quits, I'd have to buy a new one. I even have trouble installing a new battery in the wall clock when it stops. I know you'd rather be married to someone more handy. I'm all thumbs. This would annoy you, I'm sure. No, said Jeannie, you don't need to be good with your hands. You're a good accountant. Brain work is just as hard as brawn. We'll cover the repairs with good insurance and backups. Besides, I took a course in high school called Home Repairs for Women. If something breaks, I'll try my hand at fixing it. How talented you are, he mumbled. Did you by any chance take accounting in school? No, she laughed. You do all the figuring in the family. Great, he replied with an exaggerated sigh. Just one more thing, she said. Then I'll end the inquisition. Can't think of anything, he objected. Come on, just one more. What about sports? Now you've got me, he said grudgingly. This is something that's going to bother you. I'm a sports fan. Baseball, football, basketball. If the game has a ball, I love it. I spend a lot of time watching the games and hollering at the TV. Hockey? Yes, and soccer, he replied. Golf? Yes, and bocce ball. Any more? She asked. Lacrosse, skiing, high-a-lie, tennis. I could go on and on. It seems like a never-ending list, she observed. Her face took on a sorrowful look. You mean all this? Yes, I'm afraid so. Any chance this might change? No. No chance at all? None. Have you any idea what all this means? She asked, sadly. I'm afraid to ask, Ted asked. I love it, she declared. All I really wanted to know is how you feel about sports. We're going to get along really well. I'm an avid sports fan, too. That's the end of the story. I hope you liked it. Tomorrow I'll have another story for you. Thanks for looking. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye for now.